Night fam, let's talk about love and sex in North Korea. See, when you think of North Korea, you probably think of three things: nuclear bombs, this guy, and no freedom. But what you should be really thinking is, how in the hell do people date there? I mean, everyone falls in love, right? So how do you fall in love in one of the most repressed and old-fashioned countries in the world? Let's find out. One of the biggest problems in North Korea is that it's quite sexist. Some women are being forced into marriage as a reward to men for their good behavior and service to the country. Just listen to this one woman who managed to escape North Korea and now she lives elsewhere. When asked about the difference in dating a man from North Korea and other men, she said this.
북한 사람은 가부장적이다. 무뚝뚝하고 집안의 일은 당연히 여자가 해야 되고 밖의 일은 남자가 해야 되고 여자 일을 전혀 안 도와줘요.
Do you think this is sexist? Well, you ain't seen nothing yet. Because people in North Korea are so old-fashioned that women cannot ride a bicycle because it is considered sexual for a woman to have something in between of her legs. To make love even harder, men have a 10 years long military service. So it is very difficult to find time to date until their assignment is done. That's why in the end marriage is often two families coming together to consolidate resources. And speaking of resources, the next example some of you may like and some may not. On dates, it is mandatory that men would always pay for everything. It is literally considered rude if a woman touches her purse. Other than that, North Korea is so old-fashioned when it comes to love that showing any affection publicly is strongly discouraged. No hugging, no kissing, and even no holding hands. And I don't mean no holding hands for kids only. I mean no holding hands in public, no matter how old you are. For North Koreans, all these limits start right from when they are born. Dating in school is literally considered an offense and can get you kicked out from school. As a result, in North Korea, majority of people keep their relationships as a secret for years until they know they want to get married. Only then can you tell your parents that you are dating. Now, what you've all been waiting for. What about sex? Well, I don't think you will be surprised by it, but casual sex is a huge problem. To make things even worse, sex education in North Korea does not exist. So a lot of people literally don't know what sex is until late in life. And of course, with their own version of the internet, there is no Tinder or any dating sites in North Korea. So no sexting allowed either. All of this is very ironic, especially because their leader is known to have sex slaves. No sex, no love, no freedom, no affection, nothing. With all honesty, I feel quite sad and I hope all North Koreans will be saved one day. Until then, let's use them as a reminder. As we are caught up in our privileged lives swiping left and right on Tinder, it's good to remember that somewhere in the world there are people who live in a place where love is almost illegal. Where seemingly the simplest things like holding hands or hugging are banned, and where youngsters can get kicked out from school for dating. Where marriages are often arranged and where women are treated like tokens. It's good to remember that we are so lucky. So let's appreciate the people we have in our lives and the freedom to love.